Welcome back to my podcast, Cosmic Insight Astrology. My name is Christina. All right, if you have a Pisces Sun, Pisces Rising, or Pisces Moon, this is your November 2022 astrology forecast. All right, Pisces, let's see what kind of opportunities you will have in November or what kind of challenges you will need to face. Okay, so we're going to animate the chart. I'm going on November 1st here for you, and I'm going to have it uh, ready, the chart animated. Okay, so on the second, we're going to have Venus and North Node opposition. So Venus is attraction, money, and beauty and love. And in your ninth house is traveling, older sibling, if you got, or it is like some kind of foreign matters as well. And North Node is short distance traveling. So you might go into debate between should I go for a long time somewhere or should I just go for a quick trip or a short distance traveling here. But also the third house is also your neighborhood. It is also some kind of education, both is education. So should I take just a course or should I go to do my master's? That is the conflict over here between these two. Or it could be like, like which sister or brother should I visit right now? Should I go to the younger or the older? Like which one going to get mad? But in the matter of North Node here, like you are actually approaching a different avenue right now. You're going to change your communication, your style of communication. You're also going to take some courses, and you are finding money. Maybe the money not going to be available for the courses that you want to take. So yeah, it could represent that. Or maybe, like you just want to change something around your neighborhood in, or in your vehicle. You want to change the vehicle, but you don't have the money to change the vehicle at this moment. You want to help your children circles, but somehow you don't have enough. You are drained. You don't have enough love perhaps to give because you are tired and you are exhausted, or you don't have enough creativity to give to your children. Your children need to be out for something or had or and you don't have right now that enough either foundation or like love for the teaching perhaps. All right, so we are moving forward, and we're moving to the eclipse, and we're moving to the eclipse, which is going to take place in Taurus 16 degrees. It's a total lunar eclipse, so it is coming with some kind of pain. It's coming some kind of a completion or ending a contract. So it could be something like you were writing and it's ending, finally, it's coming to a completion. It's not necessarily turning out your way the want. It's going to take an unexpected turn, perhaps, but it's coming to a completion. So it doesn't have to be really painful. It could be relief as well, because of it's an eclipse, so it could be like ending something relief as well. But some of you might going to unexpectedly lose a sibling, or some of you and I have a Pisces sun, so I'm concerned about that a little bit. Or it could be like maybe you had a contract with a teaching contract, and they won't need you anymore, and or you are leaving. You don't want to teach anymore because it doesn't please you anymore. It doesn't give you any love anymore. You are tired from it. So it could be that as well. And then we have to talk about the square actually with Saturn. Saturn is restriction and fears, especially in your 12th house Pisces. So you might have been going through some kind of mental situation over here. It could be depression. It could be something like some kind of fear or transformation with your body as well, because structure, Saturn is the structure in the body, so pains in the body. And it could be hidden. You might not know where is the pain coming from. And this square actually going to intensify that. And it is a T square, which is not pleasant, and it's not the best formation in astrology. Ninth house, third house, 12th house matters. So yeah, it could be like maybe somebody, a friend, a neighbor, or a sibling is hiding something from you. maybe they are ill, they have some kind of issues and they are not telling it to you. It could be even, like mental illnesses you didn't know about, or addiction issues you didn't know about, and they are hiding it from you. It doesn't have to be sibling, it could be neighbor, it could be a friend as well. And then it's going to come to a completion. You're going to know about that because of this full moon going to shine some light on it, and you're going to know about that. And you might want to actually cut the tie with that person. All right. Let's go forward and let's see what else is going to happen. So on the 10th, we're going to have your ruler Neptune and Venus actually trining. So look at here. So first house and ninth house matters. So it could be like you are craving for a vacation, you're craving for something to study, something new to study, or to do your masters or doctorates or something like that, and you will have the foundation to do that. So you're craving for a foreign trip somewhere, or you might going to actually get your opportunity to get a passport, a visa, green card, citizenship, and you're going to be very happy. It's going to be a joyous situation over here with ninth house and first house matters. You will feel glamorous, you will feel, you might going to go for an event which is going to be like a ninth house matters. So it could be a spiritual event, and then you feel really, really enlightened. For example, it could be like, like those workshops as actually, but Tony Robbins, or like whoever else, Deepak Chopra, whatever they are teaching, and then you're going there and you're going to get enlightened, and you feel really loved, and you're going to feel like you are in your element and you found your tribe. The miracle is happening in your first house. If you were ill, and if you had that kind of Saturnian energy, which was very, very hot for you for 2.5 years, something mentally drained, tired, depression, that is a miraculous healing opportunity over here, especially when Jupiter, your ruler, ancient ruler, is going direct in your first house. So it is definitely going to be very powerful, really significant. It is magical, it's miraculous, spontaneous healing. The first house is your body. And then we also going to have Venus on the 16th and Mercury on the 17th going actually to Sagittarius, to your 10th house. And that is they going to conjunct on. So it's 16th and 17th in Sag, ingressing. And then on the 21st, they're going to actually conjunct over here in your 10th house. That is your career and reputation. If some of you doesn't have career, or they are not working anymore, retired, whatever it is, it's still your reputation, don't forget. So your reputation is rising. It is like people finally going to, or you're going to find the tribe, as I said previously over here, and they're going to value your opinion. It could be a tribe with foreigners somehow, and like they're going to value your opinion. You will feel loved, you will feel like, oh, finally they value me, finally there is mutual respect. If you have career, then it's fantastic for that. So I really love that for you, Pisces. You could be actually recognized if you publish something previously which those planets were in Scorpio, or if you started to publish something, this is coming to recognition. It is like your reputation is rising, you're going to be known, it's well known. So I love that for you. And then on November 20th, Vesta is entering your sign actually over here, ingressing 0° Pisces. And what's happening with Vesta? Vesta is the eternal flame. So it's passion and compassion for something new. You might going to want to change something about yourself, the way you are, pretend the way you are present yourself to the public. You might going to have a different haircut. You might going to become more business-like, Vesta is passion and also investment. So more business-like woman. So that is a totally new wardrobe. You're going to, if you never had suits before, you're going to have that. And, like those kind of situation. And then on the 22nd, we were talking about that. There is also a sun ingress your 10th house. But also on the 23rd, I have to tell you, you're having a new moon. Let let me go by day. On the 23rd, you're going to have the new moon in your 10th house, and it's going to be in Sagittarius. So that's going to be lovely. It's going to be a new beginning in your career. It's going to be a new beginning in your reputation, recognition over there. So you're going to love that. It is shining on stage. If you are an actor or actress and you have Pisces rising sun and, or a public speaker, you're going to be seen in public, and you're going to be loved by the public, actually. So that is really good, especially with the moon. Moon is the public, right? In the public eye, and will be loved by the public eye. On the 23rd, also your ruler Jupiter is going direct. Oh yes, I was talking about that previously. So miraculous, healing, and powerful. And then I have one more things to mention for you guys. Also I wanted to mention like Sun and Pluto sextile for you over here. So when Sun was in Scorpio on the 18th, it's sextile with Pluto. So that's really powerful because ninth house and 11th house matter. So you're going to get a foundation from your social circle, for example, to take that class what you wanted or finish that master degrees. Some friend might going to pay for you or to publish that book or publish something. So it is powerful. You're going to be supported by powerful people to do what you really want. That is your higher purpose over here. That is like what you always wished, and it could give you some kind of amazing satisfaction. Okay, and then also, yes, that's what I wanted to say. No, I wanted to say one more thing. Mars and Neptune. Neptune is also your new avatar, your new ruler, right? After Neptune got discovered, and Mars is in Gemini, went retrograde in your fourth house. In October 30th. So it could come back something with, and Mars also rules 8th house, which is like mortgages, rules Scorpio. So you might have some kind of real estate situation coming back to you. You're getting a mortgage perhaps, but you didn't get before, or you didn't even apply. Or it could be some kind of situation with your family, with housing, with in real estate, with living situation, but is going to go actually under a little bit of strain because those are squaring, but because this is a challenge. So you need to apply, you need to do some kind of application, which could be a little bit difficult, right? But the opportunity is coming back to you because it's in retrograde. So opportunity from the past is coming back. And because of Neptune is retrograde, it's not going to be delusional, illusional. So you will see through the issues quickly. You're not going to make those mistakes what you perhaps made before. So that is really powerful. And by January 12th, most likely you can do a move, or it could be something that, especially when Mars going to go direct in your fourth house, so it could indicate that. Somehow Mars retrograde here, it could also indicate verbal conflict with your family members. They can turn against you. It could be conflict with mother-in-laws, sister-in-laws, and major fight in family. So try to hold your tongue. You don't need that. You are, like you could become impulsive or aggressive or talking aggressively and arrogantly. So just try to hold your tongue and don't say a word if it's not necessary. Don't put anything like arrogant on social media because it could bring a lot of fight. So be careful and you don't see that fight perhaps. All right, guys, so that's what I have for you in November. I wish you a really safe November. And then, oh no, Pallas Athene is going actually in the 30th in Cancer, in a fellow water sign for retrograde here in your fifth house. Pallas is wisdom. Fifth house is your children, or it could be actually your creativity and your investments. So it wouldn't be wise to invest with something new right now. And you have to not give advice for your children perhaps right now because wisdom is not really coming to you. Maybe you are confused, and it could create conflict with family, so don't give advice. And yeah, I'm Pisces, so I have to look for that. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening. Please subscribe, share, comment, and like my videos, my podcast. I wish you a really safe November and a happy Thanksgiving, and I see you in December. Bye for now.